howdy doody, folks. I wanted to make a kind of PSA kind of video, public service announcement, for people who buy on eBay. I will have footage on the screen that I screen recorded from my phone, whether I put it there or not, I don't know. But I've noticed a lot more Blu-rays being sold on eBay that have these particular types of images. And, clearly you think, okay, that's alright, they all look identical, but, with a different cover on them. My throwaway thing initially was, I've realized that some of these films have not been released on Blu-ray, or have not been released at all. Some of them were still in cinemas at the time and hadn't actually had their official 4K Blu-ray releases were on pre-order, like stuff like JV, say The Flash, but they were being sold on eBay with different artwork, and I'm like, that's a bit fishy, isn't it? I haven't looked too far into it because obviously I'm not going to buy these. I don't want to support someone that if I were to give them a bad review, they would delete the review, more than likely. You do see some of the reviews on some of the pages, and people are saying, oh, these are fake, whatever, but most of them aren't talking about the movies in particular. I think that some people just don't realize that what they're buying, the movie-wise, they're not real movies. I don't know if they're coming in Blu-ray cases or not. This might be I might buy one to test it out and see what it is. Let me take a look, actually, on eBay now. Look at me, I'm smart, and pull my hands away from my face. So if I have so my immediate thing that pops up for box set things has Justified City Primeval, which is a 2023 TV series. I can get eBay Plus voucher. 2 people have watched it in the past 24 hours. It has this poster here, and if I swipe across, that artwork. And all the rest of them have the exact same style of artwork. It even looks fake. But still, people have watched it. This is from Alex Ren 75. The person has got 98% positive. They're also trying to sell, as you can see in this image here, with Greyhound, Star Trek and Strange New World, The Covenant, Ballad of Buster Scruggs. These are all films that are like streaming exclusives that do not have physical media releases. They've even got Red Notice and they've got Sorcerer, the Friedkin film, but then they've also got The Mandalorian and The Time Machine. They've got a bunch of films that don't actually, I think, have any Blu-ray releases at all. It's really concerning to see this, and I don't know what it means. Like, I check out the feedback section, there's 65 positive reviews, all saying fast and easy, thanks. But then you look at the neutral review, you get a lot smaller than expected, a bit rich, but then the listing's been removed. And of course, you check out the negative review, the listing also has been removed, and the comment has been removed by eBay. So the thing is that they obviously just set up their account to sell a bunch of bootlegs, and then keep the money and delete the account, and delete the listings. Which is really dodgy. So, even if I look at the most recent review just saying thanks, I can't actually, hold on, let me check the positives. The most recent review just saying thanks, and the listing is still there. It's not for a Blu-ray, but someone said fast and easy thanks, and the listing has been removed. So a positive review and the listing is gone. Arrived new and factory sealed, thank you, listing is not available. I don't know what any of these are for. Someone had Seven Samurai, the movie 1954, Blu-ray new, box set, all region. Great seller, I recommend. And they've just got a screenshot they've just got a shot there of the Criterion for $22.99. That's a bargain. I should buy that. I should buy one of these to test them out, but it looks fake. Ballad of Buster Scruggs, the movie 2018 Blu-ray. Excellent eBay, a tremendous communication, great packaging, fast delivery, easy transaction. Highly recommended. Thank you so much. It's bizarre to me. So I might do one of those experiment thingies where I might actually... 423 items have been sold from this person's account. I might actually take a look at this person's account and buy something and see what happens. They're in Burwood, apparently. Most of them are selling for $22.99, which is a really good price for something that's probably fake. I want to do one that's not a real film, or like that's not being released on Blu-ray, but all of them like suck in terms of the actual films that they're selling. Or at least I have no interest in absolutely any of them. But yeah, it's concerning that this has become a pop-up on eBay. You know, I tried looking up Blu-rays and stuff, and just for general things, oh, let's just see what they've got available, see if there's anyone selling anything I wouldn't think of buying anytime soon, or I hadn't thought about, and then bam, look, there it is, I want to get it. I like doing that, but I can't do that on eBay now because so many of the listings are just like this. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about that. But they've obviously got a great quantity of them. Like the Ballad of Buster Scruggs is almost out of stock. What does it say in the description? Note this product is an ultra clear Blu-ray disc, which needs to be played on a Blu-ray disc player or Blu-ray drive. 100% brand new and top quality. I'm curious, because they might be bootlegs from an actual country, like probably from China. They've got a lot of listings. We'll see. Worst comes to worst, I make a follow-up to this video, or I just add a part 2 to it. This is just my problem when it comes to buying Blu-rays on something like eBay now, where it's all of this fake stuff. Like, there's always going to be issues like that where you're going to get bootlegs and you're going to make sure you've done your research, but a lot of people are dumb. A lot of people don't think twice and they just buy something and don't realize, you know, you got websites like Wish and whatever, where my brother, as a joke, bought the One Ring from Lord of the Rings, and it came in and it was obviously fake and too big, you know? So he couldn't wear it for one thing, and also it didn't actually have the engravings look like shit. So like, because it wasn't actual engravings, it wasn't a real ring, you know, it wasn't actual metal or anything. So there's stuff like that where it's like, that's kind of the you get what you deserve in a way of like, if you're going to spend the $5 to $20 on something that clearly should have more value to it, then obviously you're going to get what you're going to get. But the fact that people are doing this with physical media is disturbing. So, I mean, it's not as bad, I guess, as trying to pirate a movie and then you accidentally get a virus. That's obviously worse, but because that usually kills your computer or whatnot. But this is still like concerning in terms of physical media, and people buying this means that people can keep selling this kind of stuff. That's why I'm hesitant to even experiment. So I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's just the PSA. Just keep an eye out, especially Australian buyers, I guess. But it could happen on eBay in the US or whatever. I don't know. So just keep an eye out. Make sure what you're buying is from legitimate sellers with not 98.7% positive reviews and all the images look fake as shit, you know. All the stuff I've bought recently, none of it has stock images except for the Land of the Dead Blu-ray I bought. Did have stock images. In this case, it's the Fabulous Films releases is actually the alternate artwork. The other artwork has Dennis Hopper on the front. But I bought it from a seller I trust. From one of those sellers that you actually can get proper imports from. For example, if I go back onto my eBay, because I go on eBay a lot. If I go to my purchases, you get something like, yeah, so something like this from Chalky's Oz, you know? That kind of listing there, where it is still just a stock image, but it doesn't look photoshopped, you know? It just looks like a stock image. So this is Chalky's Oz. They've still 98.8% positive feedback. And yeah, so for $30 odd, in this case $36.41, I bought the film. It came in a week early. Wonderful, you know. That's someone who that's a store that I will buy from, despite them being sent from the UK. So, because again, it's importing. But it's on eBay, so there's like free postage or whatever. There's still GST added to it and whatever. But, yeah. Just don't be stupid. Look at the products, be smart, and good luck. And if I happen to buy one of these things to test and see if it fucks up, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy one. I looked into maybe getting one of them. Someone had the listing for Prey, the, you know, Predator prequel movie. I don't want to spend $23 on something I might not be able to return or get my money back. Someone had actually put in a negative review. There was actually a few, but still only like 12. But only like 2 or 3 of them were saying how it's a fake product, it's a bootlegged Blu-ray and stuff like that, and that they can't get their money back, or if they can get their money back, it's only a partial refund, so that they're convinced to keep it. So Yeah, just be very wary of this stuff. It's very obvious when you see the profiles, when you see the images, but yeah, it's just fake crap. Don't buy it, and I don't want to support it even for a gag, even just to do a brief review. It's not worth my time or money, so yeah, save yourself the effort, I guess, and do your research, folks. Have fun. This sucks. This really, really sucks, I guess. I mean, it does. I just like browsing for random movies, but I can't do that no more. I can't do that at all unless it's from a reputable site.